Yo, fuck it. I'm just gonna have to go. I'm gonna turn you down, Valen, and I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna start mine because I gotta catch up. Cool. Oh shit, I appreciate that. Let me go back to this duck real quick. I gotta check this out. So yeah, we live, y'all. Vulture Valley. I don't even have my camera up right now. That's how fucking excited I am. Valen went before me, but it's all good because we about to react to this first page. This duck and this color spray is actually pretty dope. I'm gonna have to break it down later, but I don't hear me and shit. My camera's being a fucking retard right now. Sweet. Put this camera in, bam. And then we are doing this. Fuck that camera. I'm on the radio. Oh, okay. Alright, so New World Marine HQ. You still think the warlords were necessary? Were a necessity, despite all the sacrifices that we have to make for their sake. It must be because you never personally suffered under them. Let's just put our faith in the SSG going forward. The power balance of the world will surely tip in our favor. Oh man. Oh, I'm still square, right? Oh, okay. Well, the report the report started the alliance is only tentative at this state. There hasn't been any damage done yet, but we have no idea what they're planning, and we have no countermeasure prepared either. In truth, we know almost nothing about the legendary Rocks pirates. Shit. Go ahead. Oh my god. Blackbeard said I'm going to the rocks, baby. That's crazy. Already? Wow, I've been known about this. Damn. The members? Yeah, it's confirmed. Bro, I told you. Who is that? Shiki. Who's in the middle? That might be the captain, bro. And so hold on. So Kaido's a little bit smaller than Big Mom right here. Nice. It's consistent. All right. Oh, Big Mom and Whitebeard, yeah, like the same size. I'm glad we're getting a good little scaling of the heights right now. This is dope as fuck. That's wild. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Oh, yep. Captain John, the dude Buggy was trying to get his treasure. Oh my god. That'd have been crazy. That could have been his dad. Who you want to read the translator notes at the bottom? Oh, that's my line. Where that could be it bro. Yeah. Oh man, so we get a little backstory on Shiki. Let's go. Are you serious? Then how come all this isn't common knowledge? Go ahead. Bro, you was on it. Oh, text it to me. Yeah, fucking little goat. That's dope. Oh man, I got a shout out. Let's go. Yo, I don't even know. It was funny. I don't even know if you're. I don't think your audio was recording on mine. So we gonna continue yours. I'm gonna have to scrap this and do a whole nother, like maybe a review. No, I'm not. I'm just getting my audio, so I like read what I read. So we may have to split off, and I might have to reread all that because yeah, if people watching this, it's gonna make no sense. But how many pages? How many pages left? Where's 20? There's 20 pages in the chapter. Valent. Oh my god. Hold up. What's up? I I gotta split, man. I gotta split. I got. Ooh, man. All right. Don't switch. Yo. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. I apologize. I fucked that all the way up. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have to start all that over. I fucked all the way up. I don't even have the right background up. We're gonna get a whole new background. If y'all want to stick with this, you can. But I'm about to start all the way over. Yeah, that was terrible. I think I actually do have a good little. I can definitely put up my thing while I do this. Whew. I forgot all about it. To be real, I was just like, yo, the chapter is out. But yeah, what the hell? Let me see. I wish my PC was working like I wanted it to. Let me choose an image. Actually, let me back out of this like I wanted to and switch up to that so y'all don't actually see me do all this foolishness. What was I doing? Oh yeah, bam. So, mm, yeah, I fucked up. I was actually getting well acquainted with a Korean drama, the Destiny of the White Snake. It was pretty darn good. So I ended up having to watch that. It was more enjoyed than I had to. So that also helped the situation along. Mm, I would tell you what it's about, but I'm trying to focus on where I can get a good background because I just feel bad for having the same exact one because I liked it for what it was, like the how I got it to make a kind of a little stained glass effect, but I did not have time to change my settings and all that. But you guys work with me, and I appreciate that. For whoever is here or not here, I just need freaking background. I might just do it on my PNG. You know what? You know what? I'm so sorry, y'all. Trying to maintain my creativeness. What little I have to squeeze out while everyone's doing backflips right now. I am living out my punishment for that. For the one who dare not be prepared for the One Piece chapter. Because the One Piece chapter is the reason why we're all here. And to not respect the sanctity of the One Piece chapter is to not be, one with morals. You can't be a man of morals and not put the One Piece chapter. I'm just rambling at this point, because I honestly forgot how to switch this back over. But we gonna figure it out. Did I do it? I think I did it. We out here. We doing things. It's Twitter doing stuff. Sent that link. Alright, so I should be able to see me now. I'm not 100% sure. So what we gonna do is look at what the audience can see. But good thing about it is I got one person that was Valen. So you can see me. So yeah, we went as you can plainly see, extremely creative with how the with how the background looks. My camera's all fucked up. It's not fucked up, but it's just not how I want it, because I'm just picky like that. Oh, what the? Now it's messed up, but bam. Professionalism. I'm debating leaving out the whole, I don't know. I might just edit it to be funny, So for the people who's actually here, seeing it live and me just be not shit for like 20 minutes straight, y'all get a special treat. But I'm definitely gonna edit this to make it. I'm like 70% probably just gonna cut out the first part. I actually got everything I want to. Oh yeah. So, luckily I don't have a big following, so I can do what I want live. Cause fuck it. Oh shit. Now it's peaking currents too. Someone else was here. They get to see my foolishness. But that was the point of this. That is why. Ooh, Lord. This shit says one. This just says ultimate. Hold up. That was pretty dope. That's kind of scary, but whatever. We're gonna get into this chapter though. Yo, my mouth is dry. I want to do the split screen, but that's gonna take a lot of work. It's not, to be 100% honest, but it might actually, because I don't know where the cord is. So I actually haven't. I found my water. Damn it! I found the piece. Now I have to do it. Some bitch. My God. Do I even need this? I don't. No. When I get back in with, no. He said he doesn't hear me when this is out. So I can just play it from the TV if I hook stuff up. See? I had such high hopes for my little PC setup, y'all, but all that glitters is definitely not gold. But you just gotta know what it's used for. Not even supposed to be for me anyway. I just wanted to make my life easier, but I kind of mastered the Mac. So at this point, I can basically use that just to play games. I probably use it to go on Mixer If it decides to act right and maybe talk to that, no, yeah, I gotta go to Mixer, but then I'll have to go on OBS. I'm just talking about my problems here. I really need to read this chapter. Why is it not? Oh, is it because I just didn't put anything over there? Yeah, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna put this over here. If it ever decides to move, there we go. All right, oh, 3. Here we go. Okay. How many minutes have been in this? 16? At 16:30, we go. Yeah, I'm already impressed with the 8 pages I saw, so I'm not gonna pretend to be extremely surprised, but I'm just gonna let you know that I've seen the first 8 pages because I attempted to do a really dumb but ingenious plan to react with Valen. It was dumb on my part because I forgot to actually record his audio. So it's just me reading separate parts and looking all surprised about nothing. And now you get to see me react to the entire thing. So hopefully if you're in here you missed that part because it was pretty bad. I can only imagine. I haven't seen it yet and I don't really plan to. I'm just gonna like pretend it didn't happen. I might go offline for a minute because I got to switch over to my Ethernet, but I might not. We'll see. It's real last minute, but how weird is it to be like if you're watching this to be just looking at a picture of me with me on the screen? Like I just want to know if anyone watching this, if it's like bad, because it doesn't look like it should be bad. Yo, I need to correct the times because I'm not even reading the chapter. Am I still not? Yo, oh yeah, I actually want to hear this. Oh, I'm putting new start time, obviously, because I'm just a bit. Okay, so what's happening with you? Yeah, I need to correct the time because I'm not even happy. My voice is weird to me sometimes. Other times I accept it, but like 85% of the time I'm just like, why do I sound like this? I'm turning this other computer off. It doesn't even deserve to be on, sucking up my fucking Wi-Fi. I'm just appalled. So, One Piece chapter. I'm gonna go page by page. We're finally starting a One Piece chapter. Go to the freaking what time? 1913. 1913. Official start time. Alright. If you can't tell, I type slow. Why in the cut that off? My freaking troll voice. I don't know. I can't minimize this. What am I doing? I gotta have this up. So I gotta see my peoples try to communicate with me on the thing. I know all my friends are content creators pretty much that are so they won't be in here. But my fans that I've built up over time will see this eventually. So let's get started. So we got this cover page of Luffy riding a super long duck rocket, probably made by Frankie, because you know Frankie. Oh, it's like a Mary, but it's like morphed, because it's like a duck head, but it's kind of like the mask of the Mary. There's a rocket in the back with fins, and Frankie looks like he's ready to go. He's holding on to fucking Robin's fine ass, and Brooke the most GOAT character on the crew. Zoro's sleep, of course, because shit like this. Oh, it's an actual boat. I was looking all around, but of course, the god Sanji driving the boat in this motherfucker. Let me drive the boat. Sanji's out here, and Nami's feeding. Oh, it looks like, yeah, she's feeding something to a turtle, which is dope. A turtle on top of a turtle, and it's like One Piece. It's almost like a little '70s clip, like a Hannah Banana cartoon. Yo, but Sanji just looks so badass driving and smoking and shit, and Sanji's like, yeah. It's like he definitely built this shit. So it's like Sanji whipped that shit, B, and he do, bro. And you know, the boy Usopp, God Usopp out here, you know, fearless, a brave warrior of the sea, out here just, you know what I'm saying, having fun with Luffy, who's also an extra brave, ultimate knight of the sea, which is a good segue into the chapter 957. Ultimate Vulture Valley. Yes, almost forgot it, but we out here. So the chapter, we're finally at the chapter. One more update for you boys. 2154 is the official. I messed that up. Put everything. There we go. Start time. There we go. This is notes to myself for editing. So, and people in the chat, which is, there's no one. I just love talking about the fact that I have no one in the chat, but I still do this. I can react to One Piece so much, but I need to do videos because I feel like this is about to change shit. Because these first eight pages, New World Marine HQ. You must be satisfied, Isho. The abolishment of the Seven Warlord system was your goal, after all. We never saw eye to eye on it, but the kings of the world have spoken. As the day of the raid draws closer, on the other side is New Marineford. Okay, so we went through all the days really fast of of Wano leading up to the actual Fire Festival, but now we're going for the Marine side and all that shit. So we not getting an official date. Yo, Marine HQ looks like McDonald's. If you don't agree that New Marineford looks like fucking McDonald's arches, you ain't shit. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. You still think the warlords were a necessity despite all of their sacrifices. Despite all the sacrifices that we had to make for their sake. It must be because you've never personally suffered under them. Oh shit! So it's fucking that boy Isho talking to Sakazuki. Let's just put our faith in the SSG going forward. The power balance of the world. The power balance of the world will surely tip in our favor. So I think this maybe sword is the SSG, or maybe the SSG is some kind of weapon. So whatever Fujitora is talking about is definitely a thing that tips the world in some kind in the favor of the Marines pre Kaido. Because as we read on, it could also tip against us. So again, they employ. So by Sakazuki's what he just said, just based off this so far, he could be saying that the warlords who could also tip on them were like an unbalanced force, and they replaced it, and rightfully so, because of Alabasta and all that, and fucking Dressrosa. But is this new SSG have the capability to also tip on them? Because why would you trade out one unbalanced thing for another, unless it's like slightly more unbalanced, or it's so autonomous that someone else can just take control of it, and like at a moment's notice or something? I was so thirsty. Apparently, in Wano, Big Mom and Kaido have formed an alliance, and so Isho had a lot of confidence in his shit, but even that surprised him. Well, that would surprise him even if what he had was, strong. Just the fact that they never worked together. But that Nani, like, what? They actually did it? Does this mean the rocks have returned? So it's like, oh, snap. Big Mom saying, oh, this was an anniversary kind of has a new meaning to it. Stop talking like there's some kind of legend. Sakazuki's like, man, fuck them niggas. This is reality we're facing here. For this to happen when we're already so busy, what a disaster. Yeah, that's wild. And hold on, let me go back. I'm talking like some kind of legend. The Rock's returning. Bro, the Rock's returning. Two emperors, two of the emperors allied, and it just had to be now of all times. Well, the report stated the alliance is only tentative at this stage. He said the alliance. The report stated the alliance is only tentative at this stage. So let's just stop right there. Someone got a report already that they're allied in a closed off country. Who is there right now? Oh yeah, Drake already told them. I'm wildin'. I forgot about that. So yeah, Drake found out. He's in the thing. He told Kobe, and now they know. Ooh, I forgot about that whole plot thread. I was about to go through a whole thing right now. I'm glad I cut that short. So, yeah, let's move on. There hasn't been any damage done yet, but we have no idea what they're planning, and we could and and we have no countermeasures prepared either, including the SSG. So the SSG was strong enough to take out the power balance as it was, the separation of the Yonko one at a time, but having two of them together, the SSG, and spreading their forces out, trying to get the other warlords before they join up with some of the, because the most of the people are in the New World, and they already had Doflamingo, but like most of the dudes are in the New World, like most of the Shichibukai in the New World. So it's like, now they're not part of the government. It's like they're probably going to go to Yonko. You know, they're strong enough to stay on their own, but it's like maybe if they really get rolled up on, they would have to join, and maybe they would want to join. You know what I mean? But yeah, in truth, we know almost nothing about the legendary Rocks pirates. What the fuck? What do you mean? I didn't even catch that the first time I read it. So in truth, we know nothing about the legendary Rocks pirates. So it was even before people that was in this room. I guess maybe Sengoku knows more, but he can't tell. Big Mom and Kaido have been fighting like cats and dogs for years. No one could have foreseen this. Very few Marines are familiar with the name Rocks nowadays. Of course, so Sengoku knows. But damn, even these old guys don't know. Many years ago, it's like a fucking teacher telling fucking kids a story and shit. That's crazy. Many years ago, on the Pirates Island Beehive, fucking Blackbeard's Island, many significant individuals came together to seek a quick path to fame and fortune. That meeting led to the formation of the Rocks Pirates. Blackbeard's trying to spearhead a new Rocks Pirates crew. He's trying to be greater than, well, I don't know if the dude who came before Roger was greater than him. It would stand to go that whoever's like the oldest would be the weaker as the times get stronger, or maybe it's vice versa in One Piece. Cottonmouth is real. That meeting led to the formation of the Rocks Pirates. They were a violent group, both killing friend and foe alike. So they ain't really they really came to the fucking they came to Beehive just to get fame and fortune. So it's not like the formation would lead to like people becoming friends. It was just like every man for himself. That's why like, you know, people like Kaido and Big Mom are kind of fighting the way they are now, but still like can get together because it's like they're just together for the benefit of it. They don't really like each other, so that's why they don't stay together. Like people like the Straw Hats, unless something crazy happened, they're probably gonna stick together like until they die. Like they're gonna be good friends and shit. They might split up and do their own shit, but they're always like, you know, meet up again maybe. Its members include Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido. In their youth, they were led by their captain, Rocks. So we got Whitebeard there with the stash and the Bicento. So he had the Bicento even back when he was with Rocks. So he was like, you know, he had that for a minute. This little dude in the middle looking like Napoleon. Fucking Big Mom just, you know, stunting. You know what's crazy? I know that's Big Mom. No, yeah, it's Big Mom. The one in the corner looks like Shiki though. Like Captain Valen, when I was on there with him, that he was like that Shiki, it could totally be Shiki. And then so we get the not the real size, but like the normal size of Kaido. And it'd be crazy if he really he had horns back then. So it was like, yo, could this be Kaido's normal form? And if he just looks like this all the time, then yo, he could be like straight up hybrid form all the time. Morgan's looks like he's in hybrid form all the time because every time we see him, he's just birded up, and we learn he has a fruit. So this man Kaido could just be in hybrid form at all times, which is dope as fuck. Indeed, those three used to sail on the same ship. Unbelievable. Many others who sailed under rocks also eventually made a name for themselves, such as the Golden Lion Shiki, the Silver Axe, Captain John, and I said before, Captain John, the dude, like whoever he is, he had a treasure that Buggy wanted, so that ties all the way back to him because we was like, who is Captain John for the longest, and for Buggy to know about them is like, yo, it's like Buggy must have joined. Well, he couldn't have joined early because he would, couldn't have been born, but he had to have been on there for a long time, and maybe that was a big legend back in the day when he was growing up, just about Captain John's treasure, because that would have been like getting into legend territory by the time Buggy got on the ship and was old enough to do shit. And Ochoko, the translator note says, Ochoku, also known as Wang Zi in Chinese, was a real Chinese pirate lord from the 16th century. You know what that reminds me of? I know this is like the whitewash version, but I'm a big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates is my shit. Fucking that's why One Piece is like one of my favorite manga. And it's like I remember, even though it was the white chick, though if Shiki was to be represented here, she could be Ochoko. Remember how there was like, you know, the famous there's like a bunch of famous female pirates, and you know how in Pirates of the Caribbean it was like Elizabeth Swanson, and she was like her story arc had her become like one of the seven pirate warlords and shit like that. Of I think of it was one of the eight, yeah, the eight pirate warlords or something like that of the Chinese army randomly, but she was white. So it was like, yo, what if that's Shiki? Like, cause Oda takes inspiration from like different movies and shit sometimes. Like Ivankov is based off of that dude from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I got a tip from that from my girl a while back. Cause I didn't even know that because I don't even think I've seen that movie, but I know that fact. But barring all that, if I'm going with that theory, I might definitely look up this Chinese pirate lord because they're not saying it's gender, but back in those days it was hard for a girl to be that, but that could make it even more fire. So moving on. Are you serious? And how come all this isn't common knowledge? Well, one reason is that most of the members couldn't stand each other, so they downplayed their exploits as a group. So yeah, we called it. This dude got a whole bunch of people together that just couldn't fucking work, and is like, what I'm saying, like, fuck it. Oh yeah, I forgot I got to this part. Yeah, I was so excited. I don't even think I fucking like was paying attention to this part. So I'm glad I'm rereading. I gotta reread shit a couple times. So, well, one reason is that most of the members couldn't stand each other, so they downplayed their exploits as a group. Their Captain Rocks strived to become king of the world. They were basically a terrorist group, bearing their fangs at the world government. Almost like the revolutionaries, like an extreme version of the revolutionaries. And it's like the revolutionaries don't want to tear down the government. They want something to stay in place. But this guy wanted to replace the system with him. Like he wanted to almost, it's like the Rocks is like Emu's fucking enemy. Like he was trying to get where Emu was because he knew the truth. And maybe he was someone, like Roger was someone that found the truth and didn't want to do nothing with it. But Rocks found the truth and he was his polar opposite. And instead of just leaving it for a future generation who was smarter or better or had the answers or something like that, maybe that's, his will. Maybe Rocks was the opposite. And he just came before Roger. And he kind of, because all his hate he spread, Roger came out as like the antithesis to like Captain Rox's evil message or whatever. That'd be pretty dope. Boom. So the government covered up their actions, which is another reason back then their name was known throughout the world. But what? I don't know if that was a typo. I was like worded weird. Anyway, 38 years ago, a fatal accident occurred at a place known as God Valley. Oh yeah, that's why I stopped. So this is why I stopped at Valley, and I was like, God Valley. Ooh, I got a shout out. That might be the that might be the name of my Discord. Goddamn, God Valley or fucking it might be something. I'm gonna make it something. But yeah, I have a Discord. I just haven't really like messed with it or try to share the link. But once I get it all set up how I want, God Valley definitely is getting a place because that's a place in One Piece. Valley, yo, dope. One Piece. It's just like it was meant for me. Nice. On that fateful day, the Rocks, the strongest pirate crew in the world, perished on that island. The incident was big news. Oh shit. Maybe that's where Big News got its first story. Perished on that. Perished. Okay, so the crew perished, or every? Because obviously everyone in the crew didn't die because we got like three. We got four of them, or five apparently, because there's like the captain, but it's like maybe it's just disbanded, kind of like Roger's crew disbanded. Are all great crews that eventually are considered the strongest, like destined to break up fatefully on some kind of island? Because if God Island is the Raftel for rocks, then I mean, yeah, like when Luffy gets to Raftel, will he just have to break up too, just like Roger broke up? Maybe like how Shanks' will crew have to break up because their captain dies. Like it would just have to be like every okay. Oh, that could be the theme. Like all these captains before him that's learning the truth and going their own way about it, they all die, and that's the marker. That something's going on with them, with that they're D, because they all die with a smile on their face, and they're all doing like crazy shit. So it's like if Luffy actually gets to Raftel, or like his destiny, like his destination, and he learns the truth, like he'll be dead. He'll be destined to do something fucking wild with it. So it's like that could be the story of One Piece. Like we're getting like Oda's maybe throwing us right now. Like all this shit could be set up for Luffy having to go on a whole second journey to now do something with the knowledge that he got from the island. Fucking Two Piece is real. Two, yeah, I be having some crazy theories. I just be saying shit, but at the same time though, like I be thinking a lot. So these is kind of my raw thoughts. So I shouldn't really have to apologize for them, but I do anyway. When I feel bad, I want to get big, but I keep doing shit that other big YouTube artists say they don't like. Because Brago was like, I hate when people drink and eat on screen, and I'm a big culprit of that. I'm not as big. I'm not as bad as Yeet. Yeet had a whole chicken leg and was ready for it. Who is this nigga? Their unstoppable evil rampage, which trampled over all in its wake, was finally quelled by Vice Admiral Garp. Yo, Garp out here looking savage. After the incident, Garp's name reverberated across the world, and that is how he became known as the hero of the Marine. So he really did beat Rox's ass. So we don't have to put a little bit more sauce on Garp's name. A little bit more sauce. Because before it was like it could have been a cover up. But if they were the strongest crew in the world, he could have fell off just like Whitebeard fell off. But a lot of people still considered him the best, even though he fell off. So Garp could still be that nigga. But he was definitely the nigga back in the day. But that was so long ago. Even like shit he did was considered legend. So that's a long time ago. Well, it was 38 years. Not that long. Like it shouldn't be. Well, it was covered up. But anyway, we'll move on. So that's what happened. Vice Admiral Garp has many acts of heroism under his belt. However, he doesn't like talking about this one in particular. So he must have killing joked. He must have killing joked the Rock's captain or some shit. Huh? Why? He'll acknowledge it, but if you ask him about it, Big Mom and Kaido. Oh shit! So he's just gonna end that story right there. So Big Mom and Kaido things keep going from bad to worse. The biggest reason why is because he allied with a pirate during that battle, although that part was never reported. Was it Roger? So a pirate helped him take down the Rocks pirates? Oh, so it was like the enemy of my enemy is a friend type thing. That's wild. That's why Garp is never really concerned when pirates do shit, because he's like, hey, nigga, I was there. Pirate. There was another reason, though. He had to protect the Celestial Dragons during that mission. The Celestial Dragons? Yo, this man Garp got the sauce! Isn't it our duty to, as Marines, to serve the Celestial Dragons? Isn't our duty? Yeah. His sense of morality never allowed him to believe that. The main reason Garp always rejected the title of Admiral is because it would have made him a direct subordinate of the Celestial Dragons. His popularity and achievements are probably the only reason why they haven't disposed of him for his attitude. He just keep putting so much sauce on the Marines, they can't turn him away. Yo, you can't argue with results, baby. That's wild. Garp getting so much sauce. Yeah. Garp and Roger encountered each other on the island and teamed up. Garp and Roger. Roger, I knew it. Garp and Roger encountered each other on the island and teamed up to defeat the Rocks pirates, all in order to protect the Celestial Dragons and their slaves. Oh shit. During what is known as the God Valley incident. It's too much sauce. He fought alongside the Pirate King, the sauce. So Kobe is definitely Garp. There is Smoker. Never mind. He fought alongside the Pirate King. What a roll call. The Celestial Dragons, Roger, and the Rocks. What exactly was on that island? I've never even heard of that place. The island of God Valley is no longer drawn on the maps of the world. The truth of the matter is, after that incident, God Valley disappeared without a trace. Another knock-up stream? Is God Valley in the clouds? Yo, this could be a major bump on Nami's dream, because if this isn't on the map, this directly ties in with Nami, and she gonna have to put some sauce on every map in the world. She have to change like the history books basically if she finds fucking God Valley and like publishes her shit or something. Yeah, like this got Nami written all over it. So we going to God Valley. God Valley arc. There's no way there's not a God Valley arc. Unless it was like destroyed or something in the map. That's the only thing. It would have to be destroyed. But it's like it looks like they took it off the map. It's like it has to still be there. They just don't want you to see it. So it's like I don't think it's destroyed. Maybe it's in the clouds. Maybe it's on the moon, nigga. An island that the world government wanted to hide was wiped from the history books. Another casualty of the motherfucking Void Century. Do you really want to know more about an island like that? Raksh's ambition to become the king of the world. Yo, he dropped king of the world twice. Is he gonna talk about Emu? I'm glad I wear glasses just so I can do that. Yo, is he about to drop Emu on all these niggas right the fuck now? Is this a sword meeting? This could be a fucking sword meeting. Cause Sengoku's there and there's a bunch of Marines, but that don't have to mean like they're in cause Sakazuki's not here. It'd be kind of let down if these random niggas was in sword. But it's like, Kobe and whatever. Okay, so let's move on. Meant he was involved with many of this world's taboo subjects. So he knew about shit in Void Century too, another player. That's why there isn't much information on the Rocks Pirates anymore. They love to scrub shit from history. Another cleansing. They love to cleanse shit. The lowest level of Impel Down, you get clean from the history books. Void Century, clean from the history books. O'Hara, clean. God Valley, all these places getting clean. Ridiculous. That's what word of mouth is important. You can't stop that. However, I am sure that those memories are lying dormant in the minds of the more veteran Marines. Even though it's all in the past, it seems unbelievable that there was a man capable of leading 3 of the 4 emperors. He was probably Roger's first and most formidable rival. Bro, this is sounding like Luffy. Oh, good. Well, let me keep all these crazy theories myself. But that's Roger beat the old best. Roger wanted to be the best. He beat the best. Oh, it's not saying he beat him, but he did. Well, he had to team up with Garp, so it was like half and half. But it's all good. This dude looks fucking sick. He may have been known throughout the world as Captain Rocks, but his true name was Rocks D. Zebek. Does this dude have a scythe? Is that a scythe? Yo, when I tell y'all, that could be a sword. And I thought it was like going down, bro. If that's a translated, no. So Zebek is a type of sailing ship. Rocks D. Zebek. So another D. This dude he got a scythe. I love scythes. One of my favorite weapons. So if this dude got a scythe, Rocks might be one of my favorite characters. He may no longer be amongst us, but he is one of the few with the initial D who have appeared from time to time. Oh shit. While it's true that Kaido and Big Mom were part of the same crew in the past, they are much stronger than they were 38 years ago. If they have truly formed an alliance, then it may lead to the formation of the worst pirate crew in the world. Ooh, shit. Brand new. What are their current bounty? Sauce. There's just so much sauce. Yes, I was just working on updating the bounties of those who have been stripped of their warlord statuses. Yo, this is about to be crazy. I don't even want to read this. This should not be read by human eyes. I'm gonna eat off camera. That was a bad idea. That was extremely dry. I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared today. So we may as well review these bounties as well. Too much sauce. First, the man who became an emperor 1 year ago, Blackbeard. As a result of his attack on Impel Down 2 years ago, he was able to recruit very powerful subordinates. He is the current ruler of the Pirates Island Beehive. His influence is constantly expanding, and he is slowly overtaking Whitebeard as a force to be reckoned with. The Admiral of the Blackbeard Pirates, Marshall D. Teach, bounty 2,200,4,700. I fucked that number up, but it's a big ass number. 2 billion berries. We already knew that. Oh, 2 billion, 2,000,047. I'm not even gonna try again. The next emperor we should discuss is this man. He is first recognized as an emperor 6 years ago and is the youngest of the 4. His subordinates trust him. Wait. He was first recognized as an emperor 6 years ago and the youngest of the 4. So he wasn't a fucking Yonko when he ran into Luffy. Yeah, because it was like he was a Yonko when Luffy was a kid. So that nigga was not. No, I couldn't say I knew. It was just weird for him to be Yonko and just be chilling like that. He still doesn't have an island, so nothing changed. So maybe, damn, 6 years ago, where the fuck was? I don't even want to think about it right now. Yeah, yep. Luffy was still training. What 16? Because Luffy's 19 right now. So 6 years ago, Luffy was 13, and Shanks visited when he was 8. I might be getting his timelines wrong, but my mind is fucking racing. His subordinates trust him greatly. His executives are all big names. Ooh, all big names. Beckman, Rue, Yasa. Boasting high bounties across the boards. They are all well balanced and they're a well balanced and impregnable crew. The captain of the red haired pirate Shanks. 4 billion berries dumped. Look at the poster. Yo, I can't wait. I can't wait to get Shanks's bounty poster. The God King. But they're going in order, so it's only gonna get more ridiculous. Shanks does not have the highest bounty, but that could be totally not true. But I'm hype. I can't not be hype right now. Okay, moving on. We have the natural born disaster who is said to have wiped out a village of. Oh, they heard about that. Well, of course they did. Who is said to have wiped out a village on the island of giant Elbaf when she was a mere child. So we got some more Elbaf mentioned. That's kind of dope. They knew that. Refusing to trust anyone other than her own bloodline, she founded the country of Totland, ruling over it with 85 ruling over it with her 85 children. She is the queen of the kingdom of sweets. Big Mom is before Kaido. The captain of the Big Mom pirate, Charlotte Linlin. Another 4 billion, but it's 388. So it's it's a little higher than Shanks. Let me go back. Yeah, his was 448, and hers is 4388. So a little bit higher, but in the same range. So yeah, all right. So Shanks is not an astronomically away from these niggas. And last but not least is this man. Although he was only an apprentice when he was on the Rock ship. Okay, so he was definitely young, like super young, but he's not younger than Shanks. He was able to rally many infamous pirates to his banner thanks to his sheer strength and became an emperor in the process. The Governor General of the Beast Pirates, Kaido of the Beast Pirates, 4611. Oh man, so Kaido has a higher bounty than Big Mom. Does that mean he's a little bit stronger than Big Mom? What was Whitebeard's bounty? Yo, Whitebeard's bounty definitely has to be higher if they're gonna go ahead and introduce that. How depressing. What? I guess just how menacing he is. From here on out, we can no longer use the 7 warlords as a weapon against the 4 emperors. Why? Okay, hold on now. Let's not skip over that. Why the fuck? And why is Sengoku like when they say how depressing? I'm gonna wait for the translation because maybe that just weird. That just sounds weird. So pay attention to these 2 panels. We'll have to see how the SSG from the Marine Special Forces perform. So is Sword okay? Is Sword not that old? Maybe Sword's coming out of the shadows. Oh, maybe it's the weapons. Like when I was telling you about the gravity weapons, like Fujitora kind of is like they find a way to put Fujitora's power in the weapons, so now they're outfitting soldiers with special gear, and they're calling them SSG because they're Special Marine Science Force. Science Force. I've been saying it. I think I might be right. Hold on. Before we can determine whether the removal of the poison from our ranks was a wise decision. Oh, okay, the 7 warlords. On a related note, these were the bounties on the legends of the previous era. Hold on. SSG from the Marine Special Science Forces. The Marine Special Science Force performs. Okay. So it's some kind of mechanical weapon. because it's from the Science Force, so it's something. Ooh, this is interesting. The captain of the Whitebeard Pirates, Edward Newgate, 5,046,000,000. Yo, that's pretty dope. Whitebeard is out here with the 5, the big 5, the highest bounty. Woo. Okay. Cat was 6. Yeah, so he was. Well, I think he. Oh, this is from the previous era, but Cap. We get Gold Roger's bounty. The captain of the Roger Pirates, the Pirate King, Gold Roger, bounty 5,000,000. Yo, wow. Yeah, it's 5564. He out here. 5,000,000,000 out here. We just damn. No single pirate has ever surpassed the bounties of these two. Single pirates. However, if Big Mom and Kaido's alliance come to fruition, their combined bounties will exceed both of them. Their combined bounty will exceed both of them. Tough. They are currently in Wano, and they are currently in Wano, a country that is unaffiliated with the world government. They are stomp, bam. Oh, here you go, Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. We are leaving Wano alone. We don't have the resources to divert their Sengoku. Oh shit! So is Fleet Admiral Sakazuki letting Sword do its work? Of course, I had no intentions of interfering. I only wanted to pass on my knowledge to this new generation of Marines. Even pirates are capable of developing relationships with one another. They have their actions always have a motive behind them. One cannot hope to predict the future when they are ignorant of the past. Man. Speaking of which, there was a pirate in Wano that Whitebeard, Roger, and red-haired Shanks favored, wasn't there? There's a pirate? There's a pirate in Wano that Whitebeard, Roger, and red-haired Shanks favored? Was a pirate, like back in the day? Do you mean, Kozuki Oden? He used to be a division commander on Whitebeard's ship. We knew that. And then he went over to Roger's ship. Did he go to red-haired ship as well? He eventually was poached by Roger to accompany him on the King's final voyage. That's so fucking epic. Sakazuki is just like, this current situation couldn't possibly have anything to do with Odin, could it? Well, it doesn't seem like Wano is a common factor. Well, doesn't it seem like Wano is a common factor for all these big shots? It's a bit too much of a coincidence, don't you think, Sakazuki? Shit. What exactly is going on with Wano and Odin? And that's the end of the chapter. That was kind of wild. That was a wild ride. So we found out a lot of shit in this one. I thought we were gonna find out the Warlord's bounties, but maybe this is about to be a 3-part. Like, we just gonna keep going revealing shit. Like, Oda's feeding us today. There's a lot of sauce on these chapters. Like, why is there so much sauce? So much sauce. Can I read that again? That was the end of that. Wow. Huh. Nah, I need to find a way to freaking. Well, while I do this, you're just looking at me look down. That was in a live reaction. I'm attempting to get this live discussion popping. So while y'all wait on that, I'm going to. Bam. Yeah, so y'all enjoy that. Can I? We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Another hour. I might start up another one. I'm gonna cut it off here. Yo, thank y'all for coming through. That was another One Piece live reaction from your boy. You know how we do around here. I attempt to make stuff happen. If it happens, it happens. But I definitely plan on giving y'all some kind of content on the craziness of these bounties, my ideas for the last probably couple chapters, because Act 3 technically hasn't even started yet. And maybe we get a whole bunch of time skips as we hop, skip, and jump through the marine side of the week that we kind of skipped with the Straw Hats. So if we go by that formula, we may get 4 to 5 more of these. Which, if we get them with no break, this is gonna be a wild month. Like leading into October. October might be wild as shit. So yeah, I'm glad for the people who stopped by. I'm glad for people who are gonna watch this. And once again, I will definitely try to edit. Everything together so when it's actually being watched as a video, it's not so terrible. Me trying to work the kinks out, but might splice this video together with me playing some Soul Silver to catch up to your boy Valen, because we've been doing a thing over on Mixer. I might bring it to YouTube to kind of let people in on my other hobbies, because I do play Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, a variety of other games and all kind of stuff like that. So I might just throw some, because Lord knows I need content. So thank y'all for stopping by once again. It's been Vulture Valley reacting and not playing Soul Silver. So when I switch this title around, none of you will know. And yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it.